Hello viewers, welcome to English for my world. Well, English is the need of the hour. It's the need of the day. We cannot expect our day-to-day communication without English these days. We need language for every area of our life. English for every area of our life. So when we say English for my world, this is for your world, for my world, for our world. Fine. I've got beautiful expressions to help you today in requesting, in offering help, in suggesting, guiding people. We've got several polite and courteous expressions in English language. When you talk over phone, how do you request the other person to help you, to send the email, to send the report? Or when you request somebody to do a favor for you, how do you do that? When you see somebody in problem, how do you offer a help? How do you offer help to the person who is suffering? All this is what we are going to see in today's, we are going to study in today's session. Are you ready? Let us start. The first expression that I have is can. Can. Well, can denotes ability. Can denotes possibility. Can is used in lots of requests. When I say can is used for ability, I can win. I can speak good English. I can write very good English. I can read well. I can write well. All these are positive expressions. This is positive language. So, for one to be successful, one should be positive minded, and the three-letter word that is useful for a positive mind is can. You can win. You can learn. While I'm talking to you, I'm using these expressions to tell you that you can learn good English. You can speak fluent English. You can use excellent expressions. This is ability, possibility. Can is also used for several requests. When we request for something, we use the word can. For instance, for example, can I have a cup of coffee? I can speak English. That is ability. The next one for request, can I have a cup of coffee? Can I have a cup of coffee? Can I help you? This is offering help. Imagine somebody is suffering or somebody has some problem in carrying a heavy suitcase. The suitcase is very heavy. You are offering help to the other person who has problem in carrying that heavy suitcase. You say, can I help you? Madam, can I help you? Sir, can I help you? You seem to be having some problem in carrying the suitcase. The suitcase seems to be heavy. Can I help you? That is offering help. Now, when we request for something, can I have a cup of tea? Can I have a cup of coffee? This is request. Where else can we use can? We have seen ability, we have seen request, we have also seen offering help. to others. We can also use can I suggest you? Of course, this is also offering help, but when somebody is suffering from some problem, remember, suffer is never followed by with. Suffer is always followed by from. We might have seen people using suffer with the preposition with. For example, this is a common mistake that is committed. I am suffering with fever. I am suffering with headache. Wrong. Then what is right? I am suffering from fever. I am suffering from headache. Never ever say I am suffering with. Always say I am suffering from. Right. So, can I suggest you something? Because the person seems to have some financial problem. He wants to borrow home loan. There seems to be some problem. So can I suggest you something? Why don't you request your father to sell away the property, to dispose the property, and to help you? If you have problems in borrowing the loan, why don't you request your father to help you because he has property? Request him to sell the property and give you or help you with the money. It is not demanding, requesting. Requesting. So can I suggest you something? Can I help you? Is also offering help. Right. If can is used in these ways, we have another word that is called as could. Well, can is formal, could is more formal. How? Could is also used to talk about past ability. Past ability. For example, for instance, in 2005, I could walk for 10 kilometers. This is 2017. Now I can walk only for 5 kilometers. Because of my age, because of my busy schedule, I cannot walk for 10 kilometers. I don't have time. I also don't have energy. The energy that I had in 2005, I don't have in 2017. So then I could walk for 10 kilometers. Now I can walk for 5 kilometers. Yeah? Now, to talk about past ability, we have used could. Let me write that sentence also. I could walk for 10 kilometers. Now the same word, the same verb could can also be used while requesting. Just as we did in the case of can. When you call somebody, could I speak to Mr. Rajiv? Could you please put me through to Mr. Rajiv? Now, put me through to. Is a new expression. Could you please put me through to Mr. Rajiv? You are calling the receptionist, the front office executive who takes care of phone calls in an office. So Rajiv is the manager. You are calling the receptionist and you are requesting her, could you please put me through to Mr. Rajiv, the manager? And the receptionist or the front office executive says, certainly sir, surely. May I know who is calling? Well, another common mistake that is committed while talking over phone is, some of them say, this is a common mistake, this side Mr. Sunil. Who is that side? You see, This side, Mr. Sunil. Who is that side? Never use these words. You say, I'm Sunil speaking. Could I speak to Mr. Rajiv? Could you please put me through to Mr. Rajiv, the manager of your office? Very politely, courteously requesting the other person. So that's where we use could while requesting someone. You can also use could for offering help. Could I help you? Could I guide you? Could I suggest you something? Man, I think you should. It is high time you bought a car. Could I suggest you something? Remember, your friend is telling you this is rainy season and I have problems going to my office on my two-wheeler because it is raining every day and I have problems. I don't know what to do. You tell your friend, hey, could I suggest you something, buddy? I think it is time you bought a car. It is high time you bought a car. New expression again. It is time you bought a car, or it is high time you bought a car. The one that you need to remember. Very, very important and very, very useful for you in your day-to-day communication. Shall I also mention it on the board? I am writing it for you. It is time you bought a car. I can understand you have problems going to your office by bike and the rain is not stopping. It seems to be a depression in Bay of Bengal and it is raining every day. I think it is time you bought a car. That's my sincere suggestion to you. Okay, so again for requesting we use could, like could you put me through to Mr. Rajiv? Could you connect me to Mr. Rajiv? Could I speak to Mr. Rajiv? All these are again requesting somebody over phone to connect you to the manager, connect you to the accountant, connect you to the officer in the office. Now, I have another word that I can introduce for requesting. May. If can is formal, could is more formal, may is most formal. When I say most formal, it is completely official, standard. It can also be used in letters. When you write letters in English, you can use the word may. May I request you to sanction my proposal? May I request you to permit me? May I request you to guide me? All these are formal, polite requests we make with the help of the verb may. May I come in? When you want to enter the office, the first thing that you do is, may I come in? Imagine you are entering the Chief Minister's office and you are standing at the door. The CM looks at you. What do you do for the first time when you see him and meet him? May I come in, sir? Is what you ask. Imagine you are in the Prime Minister's office. Do you just walk in like that? Without any formality, without any decency, without any manners? It is called etiquette, manners. What manners? This is all professional manners. May I come in, sir? Then he may say, please, come in. Enter, come in. Then you say good morning and you start your conversation. Similarly, may is also used for all types of requests. May I come in? May I have a cup of coffee? May I help you? May I guide you? For all these formal, polite, courteous requests, we use the verb may. Where else do we use may in conversation, communication? May is also used in the case of possibility and probability. When I say possibility or probability, for example, when you are predicting weather, in the previous session we have seen so many expressions about weather. We use the word may there by saying it may rain today. There may be showers today. It may be a very cold day today. It may be a sunny day today. And this is what weathermen predict weather on TV channels. So may indicates probability or possibility, the possibility of something happening. And when we use may, it indicates perhaps. We use the word perhaps. When we say perhaps, it may be, it may not be. Perhaps you may be knowing him. Probably you may be knowing him. Perhaps it may be the wrong password. When you say it may be the wrong password, it may be correct, it may be wrong. You are not sure about it. So when you are in a doubtful situation, you also use the word may. One is polite formal request like may I come in, may I help you, may I have a cup of coffee. May is also used in the case of predicting weather, such as there may be showers, it may rain, there may be thunder showers. May also is used in the case of dilemma or in a doubtful situation. It may be wrong, it may be correct, it may be true. In all these uncertain situations, we use the verb may. As we have seen several verbs so far, such as can, could, and may, I'm going to introduce some of the verbs that are used in polite and courteous requests. Please pay attention to these verbs. Will, would, shall, should. So I have written will and would, shall and should. As we have seen in the case of can, could, and may, we also use the verb will in the case of asking for the suggestion of the opposite person. Will you wait for me, please? Will you come back tomorrow? Will you come with me? Will you go with me? This is one requesting, two asking for the suggestion of the opposite person. Also, we use the verb will. Will I be allowed? Will you come tomorrow? Will you permit me to come at 10 o'clock? One requesting, two also, it is also for asking suggestion. Coming to the second one, that is would. Would it be possible for you to come tomorrow? Would it be convenient for you to come tomorrow? Again, asking for suggestion, using the verb to know the other person's views. Would it be easier for you? Would it be possible to help me? Would it be possible to guide me? So, will and would are used in the case of polite requests just as in the case of can, could, and may. Now, will is also used in the case of future activities, future course of action or future plan of action. How? I will come tomorrow. I will help you. I will teach you good English. In all these cases, we are assuring the other person. Will indicates definiteness. Will indicates surety. I will teach you good English. I will help you develop your communication skills. You will speak in English. This is assuring. This is also for definiteness. Now, the second verb that I wrote, that is would, W-O-U-L-D, would. This is used to talk about past habits or old times memories, because the meaning of would is used to. It is also used to. As I was explaining about would in terms of used to, in the meaning as it conveys used to, I would ride bicycle every day when I was 12 years old, meaning I used to ride bicycle every day when I was 12 years old. So whenever you talk about your childhood memories, past memories, sweet memories, do not hesitate to use the word would. Go ahead and use the word would, which indicates the meaning used to. I would love sweets in my childhood. I used to eat lots of sweets. Now I am not taking sweets. I have stopped eating sweets. The doctor has suggested me to stop eating sweets to maintain proper diet. Okay. The next verb that I have for you is shall. Shall. Well, shall is used also for future course of action, but most importantly, shall is used in the case of asking for suggestion. Asking for suggestion. How? Examples are, shall I help you? You seem to be busy. Shall I wait for you downstairs? Shall I come with you? Shall I go with you? You are alone, you are all alone. I will give you company. Shall I go with you to the meeting that you have tomorrow? Shall I help you? You seem to be having some problem in carrying your luggage. Your suitcase seems to be very heavy. Shall I help you? So, offering help as well as asking for suggestion, these functions are done by using the verb shall. The next one is should. Well, should is also definiteness. Should you need any help, please call me. Meaning, if you need any help, please call me. Should you have any questions, please ask me. Meaning, if you have any questions, please ask me. I will give you the answer. I will clarify your doubt. I will give you the solution. So should is used for definiteness. That should be the best dress for tomorrow's function. Meaning, you are giving your idea about it. For example, your friend says, hey, tomorrow I am planning to wear jeans trousers and t-shirt with sport shoes. Would it be okay? Your friend says, that should be the perfect dress for tomorrow's picnic. That should be the best dress for tomorrow's picnic. So here, by using the verb should, we also give our impression. We can give our opinion about something. All right? So we have seen how many verbs today? Can, could, may, shall, should, will, would. 7 verbs we have seen today. All these verbs are used in polite requests, in offering help, in suggesting some advice, guiding somebody. And for example, verbs like would are used to talk about past memories, childhood memories. For example, verbs such as should are used to talk about condition. Should you have any problems, please call me. Meaning, if you have any problems, please call me. Please do not hesitate to call me should you have any problems. Meaning, if you have any problems, please do not hesitate to call me, to ring me, to call me. Great. Now, before I close, we have seen the summation of what we have learned today. Let me also give you correct usage of one or two expressions in this session. If I want to say my office is second floor is my office, what preposition is used here? We use my office is on the second floor. It is never in the second floor. You see, just like we use in our mother tongue, our regional language, we cannot use the preposition in the second floor. Usually people say, my office is in the second floor. Wrong. Then what is right? What is correct? My office is on the second floor. The reason is, floor is where I stand. I stand on the floor and the roof is right on the top of my head. My office is on the second floor. On the second floor. So viewers, pay attention to all these correct usage and expressions. Whatever we have learnt in today's session, try to remember all the verbs that are used in polite requests, offering help, offering suggestion like can, could, shall, should, will, would. And also do not forget to use would for past memories, should for condition, and never use the word my office is in the second floor. Always use the correct preposition my office is on the second floor. Viewers, learn correct English, use correct English. Thank you for watching.